Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anybody hear me? So, here we are in my industrial miner, heading over to show you my Firelight large grid ship. I'll just zip over there just now. Now this has undergone a couple of changes over the last little while. You tend to find things as you go that you want to upgrade. Let's just land next door. Bang! Any landing you walk away from. So, over here, we have the Firelight. As you can see, it's kind of followed on from a lot of my previous designs, like the Goshawk and the Arcadius. Except this time, instead of having a middle single block symmetry, we've got an even number of blocks width, which is made for some really cool stuff like these rear thrusters. So solar panels, you can see a couple of refineries on the outside, missile launcher, a mixture of atmospheric and hydrogen thrust, turrets, little gangway walkways. Something I like to try and include is external air vents that are set to draw air in, so that if you're on a planet you're more likely to bring in air for the crew storage. Little wings here. And we've got oxygen farms just here as well. Obviously they need to be in sunlight. And then another refinery, antenna, ore detector, and an external connector. You can also see the jump drives. There are 2 of them on this ship. So, the front of the ship, we've got this kind of blast shield. It's not designed to seal off the rover bay, it's just there to act as a little bit of a barrier. Easily opened. And we've got one of my rovers docked here. And this is the rover bay. Coming back out again. We can zip round the back. And this is the rear hangar entrance. So it's wide enough that you should be able to fit 2 small ships in here quite comfortably. And at the moment I've got 2 miners docked. These are kind of hybrid miners with atmospheric and hydrogen thrust, much like the one you saw me fly over here. There are connectors in a number of different points, basically in a bid to try and allow people to connect their vehicles no matter where they've put the connectors. The only thing I've not got is connectors in the floor, because clearance underneath here, while it's possible, would look a little bit messy. I'm really hoping they're going to bring in some kind of right-handed connectors at some stage, so you could have the piping coming to it from the side. It would take up a lot less room, much lower profile. Also in here we've got a cryo chamber, cargo container, and a little armory area along with a work desk as well. Right, I can shut those back doors if I can find the correct button. Perfect. And then we've got the airlock itself. Now this airlock has loads of little storage areas if you want to put any guns or anything here. Cargo container again, and access to the rover bay at the front. Then through here we've got a little turret set up to try and defend your ship if someone tries to get in. We've got the survival kit, again a cargo container, lots of them, easy to get to. Hydrogen. Medbay, delicious meds, and then we've got the miniature lab here. This is more kind of for show than anything. It's a nice little space. We've then got a little engineering area, so we've got the grav gen, and we've got 3 gyros and some flavour. And then up the top of the stairs we've got this beautiful hardwood desk. Kitchen, little armory at the other side of the desk, and a loo with a view. Absolutely necessary. Crew sleeping quarters. We've got enough beds here for a complement of 5, which is likely more than you'll need. An armory, and another toilet. Never seen a door that shuts on these, so you know, you'll be using it while your friends sleep. We've then got this little seating area. Once again, lovely natural lighting. And the telly. Clancola. Delish. Through here, we've actually got the Clancola machine, so you know you're fully catered for. Another little armory space. It's lovely feature plants. And then we've got the little command console, so the crew can all meet, talk about their week, shoot the breeze. We've got an upper cockpit here. Now this is great generally for space, but as you can see it's a bit harder to see around the ship to the lower, so what I've also included is a little stairwell down here, nice view, of a lower cockpit. And this is great for flying on planets because you can see everything around you really, really well. Really like the kind of orange dials as well. It looks fab. Okie doke. So let's take her for a spin. Now, don't do what I did. Don't press P to take off, because if you do, you'll undock all that stuff in the hangar bays. So on this ship, press 2. Come on. I'd like to press 2. But instead I pressed B. Let's just go check on the DiMaggios. I bet the rover's gone. Nope, it's locked back on. Great. Awesome. So these guys locked themselves down when that happened, so that's not going to be an issue. Lovely auto lock. Once we get back up to the cockpit, we can take off. And you can see this thing's pretty capable in Atmo. Don't worry about the smoke pouring out of the back. That's probably got something to do with that ship that got dropped. It's fine. Definitely not a problem. And yeah, basically that is the Firelight. Any comments, any criticism, let me know. See how you get on with it. Really hope you enjoy. It's been great fun to build. Fireworks! And yeah, keep an eye out for any updates as I go. Shall we crash it? Yeah, go on then. Everyone wants that. An icy doom. Bye-bye. Well. A monument to my hubris. Hope you've enjoyed checking this ship out. And look forward to building many, many more.